Okay. Well, first and foremost, I mentioned what I thought the top issue was in the country right now, and that's national security. And then secondly, for us here is our local economy. I mentioned the oil and gas base that continues to kind of move our economy both in a negative or positive direction when that's going well. It's the only candidate that's, a military retiree that served in combat recently. I think I'm well positioned both as an experience base to provide some leadership in that foreign policy domain. And then secondly, promote and protect what I think are two of the key, stabilizing economic structures in this district. That's Barksdale Air Force Base and Fort Polk. We haven't mentioned that, but those are, big economic drivers for our region. Barksdale, 8,500 plus employees, and Fort Polk at one point was over 11,000. So where would our district be today if we didn't have those jobs day in and day out as our timber and oil and gas business continue, to go up and down? So I think you need somebody in a position, frankly, on the Armed Services Committee to promote and protect those, both bringing in economic opportunities in the future. We've seen expansion of Barksdale in the cyber domain, some of these other opportunities. So you better have somebody in a position that can, really leverage their experience to benefit the community in those two fronts. And then oil and gas, I mentioned about domestic energy policy. Somebody on the natural resources would be helpful, both to limit some, the government intervention or overburden on the domestic energy policy, and look for ways to really promote both the export and the LNG and the export of natural gas to Mexico in a pipeline that could be upwards of 5 BCF a day, which would be great for our region. So those are two things that, I'd say I'm uniquely qualified in both of those domains to really promote and protect those two aspects of our community.